Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Soler, the runner at third. Contreras over at second. Rizzo at first, one gone. Fry is adjusting to the new normal. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Strike two. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Now batting, the
first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Yasmani Grandal. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
In as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, David Bodie. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Chris Bryant now. Line towards center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In is Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Evan Marshall is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 43, Evan.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Mazara is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. Brad Week is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nomar Mazara is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed in the. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's on the move. He gets there and makes the A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Robert is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. The Cubs have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
And it's a testament to this team's character and focus. They've had their eye on the prize from day one, and what little adversity they have faced this season has been handled with the poise of a champion.
Totally agree, D-Roll. This team has a strong sense of who they are. With a nice little cushion at the top of their division, they could be really hard to chase down.
Runner's on his way to third. Hard liner to center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The relay. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
And we're in a heated contest between two division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree a bit. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's Chris Bryant now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Comes up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And they have taken the lead. In now, David Bodie. Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Thomas. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In is Jorge Soler.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Junior Fernandez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Junior.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Brad Week gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
On he pops it up. Bodie onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brad Miller comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Miller.
Count 0-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Steven Souza will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that. Alec Mills is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yadi Molina digging in now.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And it's fouled away.
Bader.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And he popped him up. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Jordan Hicks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thomas is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Victor.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Soler ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Cubs,
Into the box now, Ian Happ.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Thomas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Kipnis.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Ready for another chance? Lane Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away from the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Kimbrell is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Paul Goldschmidt goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So, guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race. So, yes, I think their outcome can affect a player's morale a little bit more noticeably.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Christian Yelich is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Yelich is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Alec Mills is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Popped him up. Baez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. He's set and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. From the belt, the pitch. Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Ian Happ will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that one is gone! Here's Javier Baez. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. Around second now and headed for third. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Clips it behind his back. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. King is there. 2 gone. In is Jorge. whistle there. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jorge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Brent Suter enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
On to first, and this will remain at... Ryan Tepera will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The center fielder, A.J.
And right into the shift. Garcia has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Wilson Contreras will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Wilson.
Hit hard to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 2-1 pitch. got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back to back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Count even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And Corbin Burns comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one down now. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Red.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. There he goes. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Kris Bryant is a pretty important player for this club. Into the box, Kris Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Kris Bryant. First pitch, 6-10.
Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44.
Arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And they got him. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Comes set, the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoak now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Justin Smoak.
And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's... And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
The first baseman, number 44.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is in time. Navarez throws him out. Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Hit to third. Got it. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Here's Kris Bryant now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Kris Bryant. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Brewers down to their final out now. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. The Brewers down to their final strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, fire up the highlight reel. Bryant just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.